Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't got your tissue boxes, today's episode is literally the day where I would recommend going to get the Kleenex tissues because we are unboxing this bad boy right here. And why it doesn't look that sad, this is Pokemon's official way of saying goodbye to the Pokemon Sun and Moon era. Over in Japan, they released this as a pre-order only. And guys, it is not only just sold out, it was selling, I think, for retail around $200, I want to say. If that. This is on eBay right now for 500 Australian dollars. There are only 2 cards in this set, and one of the cards is currently worth 180 Australian dollars, and the other one's about 100 bucks, I think, but what's inside of here is extremely rare and impossible to get. And I guess that doesn't surprise me either, this is the final ever Sun and Moon box that Pokemon Japan will ever put out, and the English is still catching up, so the English might put out maybe 1 or 2 more boxes, but this is pretty much the official end of the Sun and Moon TCG, and I love that they went and released a big box to finish it off with 2 ridiculous cards. I cannot wait to show you guys. But I'm also going to give a massive shout out to Japan International Trade because I wouldn't have got this. The only way was for me to either pay 5 times the original price, pay 500 bucks on eBay, which I'll link it below if you guys want to pick it up, but the resale's insane, or it was to hopefully have Japan International Trade get it for me, and they came through with the goods. So massive shout out to them. This right here, as you can see, let me try and focus it up. We've got a Pokemon card game limited collection master battle set, and then all in Japanese down the bottom as well. But yeah, it's all in this really silvery text. It's not even embossed. Oh, it's embossed a little bit, but not crazy embossed. It's just a casual, normal box. And the only other thing around here is the energies and Pokemon card game. It's literally the ultimate goodbye, but super low-key luxury edition. But anyway, this bad boy right here is probably an item that if you did personally get it, I would kind of recommend keeping it sealed because I can guarantee in literally a couple months it will double in value. I mean, it's already worth 500 bucks. And that's what? Not even a couple of days after release. It's maybe 4 days after it's come out. So this thing's going up so fast in value. But I think for this video and for the channel, it would make such a cool unboxing, and I'd love to show you guys what's inside of these bad boys. If you guys ever picked one up, I guess. So let's unbox it, let's see what I get inside, and I'll show you guys the cards, because that's what I'm most excited about. It's got the Pokemon Center logo on the back, so I maybe think that's where you're meant to pre-order it from. Oh, wow. But everything I've read about this thing, every element is luxury quality. So we've officially got the seal off, the value just went down. And do we open it up? I kind of just want to see, if we take the lid off, what do we see first? Oh, mama! Look at this! That right there is the entire contents of the box. Alright, I'm going to do this one by one so we can all go over it, but let's get this party started. Yo, these cards are nuts! Alrighty guys, so now's the really difficult part. It's selecting the items to show off, and I guess I'll start with probably one of my favorite and everyone's most talked about items. It's the ridiculously high quality deck box they included. It can hold 2 decks, it's massive. I'm pretty sure it can hold a bit more than 2 decks. Look how thick this thing is. Anyway, so let's start off with the deck box. Then I reckon I'll show off the cards because I know everyone wants to see them, but I gotta have sleeves nearby because instantly sleeve them up. When you're talking about a card that is already worth $180, you don't even want to think about what the resale is gonna be eventually. Anyway, put this box to the side. Let's have a look at our deck box because I'll put the banging cards in there in a second too. So let's open. Should I just use? Oh no, I was gonna say just use scissors, but yeah, there's a sticky tape at the bottom. Classic Pokemon Center. And let's get this out right now. Oh, it's leather. Yeah, I knew it. It's leather bound, dude. This is all insane. So this is the last ever Pokemon Sun and Moon deck box, and check it out. All of the energies, all in this metallic rainbow silver. Got Pokemon card game here, got the Pokeball as well. It all looks nuts, doesn't it? Reflects off the sun. So a completely leather bound, double flipping deck case right there. Then magnets, release it into a velvety inside. Oh wow, that's like an inside of a, I don't know, pants, I guess? I don't know how to describe it, but look how luxury that is. Your cards sit like first class in there. That's what that is. They've bought a first class ticket to the next tournament. So yeah, absolutely amazing deck box. I would recommend picking one up, but I got a feeling all of these items are just going to sell for ridiculous prices. So if you're going to buy more than 3 things from this, I'd probably say just buy the box itself, bite the bullet, but it's a hefty price. So there's the deck box right there. We also get this thing, which is like also very, very leather. So this right here seems to be, I think, the playmat holder. So it's exactly the same lining as the deck box, right? It's got all of the cool like velvety inside. You shut it, it's magnetic, it connects, it's all leather bound. But what that stores is your extremely rare playmat. So you ever loved a playmat so much you thought, I don't want to risk it anywhere? Well, you know what? You do now, because you got this bad boy and it's worth too much money to just carry around casually. You've got to put it in your leather bound case. So let's have a look at what this one looks like laid out on the floor, because I think that's the only way we can do it justice. This is good. Oh, dude. This is actually... Oh, it says Game Freak and everything. Yo, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Alrighty guys, so this right here is the official playmat that you get with the box right there, and you're thinking it looks pretty stock standard, nothing too crazy, but hold on just a minute, because the middle part is that reflective rainbow silver looking text, right, and on the sides is a simple like white, I guess it's like a press-on sort of thing, but it's the middle part is like ultra reflective, and the quality of the playmat, I don't know how to put this, but it's heavier and thicker than a normal one. It honestly feels like it's got a lot more weight to it when you unwrap it. And just, I don't know, the simplistic look of it looks like you'd use it all the time if you were playing competitively, like quite regularly. I love it. I don't know why. So simple, yet it looks incredible. Does anyone else agree? Alrighty guys, it is officially time. The last ever Pokemon Sun and Moon box with these 2 promos right here. Probably going down as probably the most expensive promos in the Sun and Moon era as well. I'm going to trim the sticky tape off. I've got my sleeves on standby as well. So as soon as this comes off right here, I've got to sleeve it up straight away. Alrighty, let's get these, gee whiz, these 2 promos off of the silver right there. And holy smokes, this is it. Promo number 400. And what's that one, 401? Yep, 401. So first we'll start here with the Pikachu. Holy flipping Aunt Jemima right now, this is absolutely nuts. So the rainbow outline on the electricity here, it goes from like a gold to a silver to like maybe a bit of a purple. And it's all like super embossed as well, so you can feel every indent. Then here, it gets like, I don't know, there's heaps of lines in the shard glass or whatever it is, the shard electricity coming out of this incredibly designed, almost looks like a Pokemon Rumble U Pikachu. Then we got Tapu Lele, Buzzwole, and Zekrom as well. Dude, I honestly believe this may be one of my favorite promo cards of the entire year, maybe the whole era. I can't at the moment, I'm too like blinded by how amazing this all is. So this right here is the Pikachu one, and I think it's worth, yeah, it's probably worth $100, I guess. It does seem a bit excessive, but the real crazy one is this one right here. It says Goodbye Alola, and it's all of the Pokemon Sun and Moon trainers waving goodbye to the Alola region. I know, it's so sad, it's so depressing, it's a bit of a like, yeah. But look at all the fireworks going off. Like, guys, it was a fun era, we had heaps of fun, it was really, really cool. And this has all the full art texture, it looks ridiculous, and everyone wants this card so bad. This right here is going for $180. Probably more by making this video right now. I don't know what the price is currently up to, it goes up and down all the time. But yeah, I know the Pikachu one I thought would have been more expensive, but it's expensive, but not on this level. Goodbye Alola will be probably the most expensive card of the whole Sun and Moon era in Japanese. How crazy is that, guys? So these 2 cards are the 2 cards you get if you end up buying one of these ridiculous collection boxes. And that's basically what you buy it for, unless you want really one of the high-end leather products. How cool is this? These 2 cards are Pokemon's way of sending off Sun and Moon, the last ever box. I don't think I've ever unboxed a box with just 2 cards that's this, like, quality. So let's get these 2 into sleeves right now so I don't damage it. Because if you ever want to grade these, you've got to get a PSA 10. You wouldn't want anything less. And Japanese cards are, like, really well printed, so usually you're in a good, like, standing to get a PSA 10. Okay. Dude, this is insane. Doesn't even feel real. I didn't even think I'd get one of these boxes. I'm so thankful Japan International Trade managed to get me one on the pre-order. Oh, what do you guys reckon? Which one's your favorite? I feel bad by saying my favorite's Pikachu because I know this one's the one everyone wants. And this one's a good one because, like, fireworks, they're waving goodbye, it's the trainers. So I guess we'll go over it again on the recap, but yeah, they're the 2 really expensive cards, which I'll put at the back. Then I'm going to put in my leather case right here. Then there's some of the, I guess, accessories you can get with the product as well. You can get this little case, which I don't think I'll open, that keeps... Look at this, it's leather again. But this is the little case that keeps all of your dice and maybe your damage and poison counters. Dude, they have so many of these, like, leather sewn products. Oh my, a blacked out. I see these all the time in the ETBs, but this is a blacked out GX tab with Pokeball on the end. Yo, that is sick. You can't even tell because it's all matte black, but like, well, it's not matte black, it's a bit shiny as well, but you can't even tell unless you shine it in the light. It looks a bit silver. Oh my goodness. So then you get a bunch of these damage counters, poison, and then a coin as well, which just looks ridiculous. Look at that, Pokemon card game, all in silver. Then, I know what you always wanted. You thought, you know what would make this box good? You know what would make it worth $500? If I got a pen with it. So don't even worry. You get one of these high-end pens, Zebra pens. Pokemon card game right there. Dude, it's got a little grip. It's got little grips. And I guess if you twist it, the thing will come out. Look at that. And then you could write down, that's where you write your check. You're like, alright, how much are you paying for my cards? 180 bucks? You write the check down. That's pretty wild. Now, the dice. These are heavy, guys. These are proper, like, metal, I guess. Yeah, I think they'd probably be metal or aluminium. Something like that. But these are the dice that are, like, stupidly high quality. 10, 20, 40, 100. Oh, my goodness. Alright, so they're the dice. I get so distracted. Like, this is all crazy. And then, I probably should have put the full art cards in these sleeves. I will eventually. But for now, I'll keep them here. Pokemon card game, matted out black, silver rainbow text, Pokemon card game sleeves. The last ever, like, that's a good, actually. That color is the exact same color as the electricity on Pikachu in that card. These are sick, though. You already know they're going to be, like, crazy limited sleeves, too. Alright, so we've got the sleeves, got all that stuff. Now, that was the whole big giant box, right? But Japan International Trade said they also picked this up at the Pokemon Center. Like, the dudes are literal legends because they get stuff that I didn't even think of existed or I knew about at the time. What the flip is this? Apparently you could get it. I don't exactly know. I haven't looked at the back of it. Oh. So you get a whole bunch of, like, energies, trainers, and it looks like a bit of cardboard action. So I thought we'd unbox this one as well. So it's got the starters on there. Scorbunny, Sobble, Garuki Gang. Let's bust this open. It's so random, dude. It's got the energies at the top. I guess energies down the bottom, but we'll find out what's inside. So another one of these weird, like, Pokemon Center exclusives. Japan are killing it, though. Honestly, with all the Pokemon stuff at the moment, English needs to step their game up. Like, I don't even know if any of this stuff will ever come out in English, guys. That's how sad it is, because like these promos are sick, and I love them. And I think oh gosh, I think the reason why they're so expensive. What the flip? It looks like a mess in here. That's so... What the... We're gonna build some cardboard? Okay. Then we get a deck of some kind. We'll bust that open. But we get a cool, like, starter... I don't know. Sword and Shield box. What the flip is this? But yeah, like... I think the reason those cards are so expensive because they'll never come out in English. We won't ever do a final send-off to Sun and Moon. I really doubt it. So let's have a look at some of these cards. I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of repeats. I reckon this is probably if you want to play competitive and you... Oh, boys! It's the Sword and Shield Unlisted Leaf card. Oh my goodness. It's all energies, guys. Holy smokes. We've also gone over these energies before in a previous product, the theme deck one. So So I've seen all these before, but if you haven't seen the new Sword and Shield energies, basically the same with a little like tailfish end here. But what the flip is this? What a random product. Oh, so you can stack your decks. That's what it's for. This is so weird. Let me try and build it one time. Honestly, guys, I think that's what it does. You just set these up and they sit there like that. And I guess it acts as, I don't know, if you guys got an idea what this is, let me know as well. I'll focus that up. But I think these just sit there and then you got like your fire decks, or if you're about to verse someone, you guess you put it down. But these are pretty unique. Nothing too weird for Japan, I guess. So we got all the starters. And yeah, I guess they just sit up like that. I've got a feeling this is for more competitive play. But hey, dude, I'm all for these weird Pokemon Center exclusive items. TCG ones especially. Because, dude, I can guarantee that will never see the light of day in English. But anyway, that pretty much wraps up the most insane unboxing I reckon we're going to do for the rest of the year. How can you beat that? We unboxed the final ever Sun and Moon product. Did you cry? What'd you think of it? The cards are nuts though, guys. Like, honestly, yeah, we peaked. We won't see cards like this. I really doubt it. We won't see cards like this again until the end of Sword and Shield. So it was a fun era. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as me. Oh man, it's kind of sad, isn't it? And should I get these graded? I'm really thinking about it. It would be nuts. But you don't want to lose these ones, guys. Okay. Demolish the like button if you enjoyed the Sun and Moon Pokemon era. Hopefully I entertained you with one unboxing throughout it. And yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the channel through the whole experience over the past 2 years, I think it was. And yeah, if you've ever liked a video, this is the one. I'd really appreciate it. And let's go out with a bang, guys. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy Sword and Shield. And I'll see you in the next Pokemon Sword and Shield unboxing video. Catch you then.